fun,
Oh shit.
fit.
Here we go
I'm
again.
Latina. Where is my tall, white, handsome husband that loves Jesus, wants to go on adventures, and let me cook him food and take care of him? Where are you, babe?
I am 30 years old, and I've never had a boyfriend. No roster, never been on a dating app, waiting till marriage. And for the longest time, I was like, Phoebe, I think you're the only person on earth that's 30 and single, right? That's never had a boyfriend. And recently I've been getting a lot of people on my For You page who are in the same boat. And I'm like, okay, this is encouraging. I think we forget sometimes that people who are single, whether it's in their late 20s or 30s or 40s, it is a decision, it's a choice that we make. I think in the good year of our Lord of 2025, it is easy to be in a relationship. There's so many avenues to be in a relationship. But at the end of the day, when you're putting yourself first and you're putting your standards first and you have non-negotiables, you're going to wait. You're going to wait. And the wait is worth it. You know, at the end of the day, have good men approach me? Of course. Every good man is not your man.
I want to ask ChatGPT, I want to ask you guys directly. Where are the rare breed of single Christian men of God? Where do we find you guys? I haven't come across you guys in a long time.
Okay, I have a question for the Christian men. Please help me out. Please tell me it's okay that a girl can ask a guy out now. Like, I just feel like we've come so far that, like, why can't women make the first move? Just the first move. And then y'all can keep it going. So something I definitely believe is that women can show interest at least. Like, we can show you guys that we are interested in you. We can tell you, show you, whatever, so that you guys can come and ask us out. But seriously, like, why can't we take it a step farther and, like, ask you guys out on a date? Ask you out to coffee. Ask you out to go mini golfing or whatever. Like, just for that, and then you guys can continue to pursue us. Like, why do we women have to wait for you guys to come to us? Like, sometimes, like, there ain't enough time for that.
The godly men are taking care of their families. Let's dive into what you all have to say. William said, women say it's because they are Christian, faithful, and loyal. By whose standards? Theirs or God's? Just because you go to church doesn't make you Christian. Are you asking for God to be with someone who will be with you for the glory of who? A marriage is in the sanctity of God. Good question. We're sure women won't know how to answer this simple question. All they know is how to complain. Someone said, as a man who would love to have a good woman, if someone was to ask me, why am I single? It's because I'm genuinely a good guy. And yeah, good guys really do finish last. Women today have reduced...
Yeah, man. This is my take on the video. We grew up in a time whereby if you're a good guy, you get used a lot and people take advantage of you. So when you're too nice for some reason, and then you being taken advantage of, you learn that next time, oh, I'm done being the nice guy, I'm done being the good guy. So that's how it works. That's why nice guys always finish last. Being nice doesn't mean you shouldn't be kind. You can be kind, you can be a gentleman. But when you are too nice, when you're too needy, that's when you get used. That's when you get played by these women. So stop being a nice guy and be a gentleman, be kind, be genuinely interested in the person, but don't be too nice, don't be too needy, don't be looking for their validation, don't put them on a pedestal, don't put them above you, don't put them above your purpose, don't put them above God, don't put them above your mission as a man. You shouldn't be putting women above what you are doing. Let's get back into the video.
Themselves to no more than another humongous monthly bill. That is their worth now. Another man said, we, in the end times, we men ain't trying to take on an extra bill and stress along with bills and ish. Finally, someone with common sense. Someone said, we high-value Christian men have been pushed so far away. How do you mend a broken heart? Work women with us men. Indeed, and women are not in their right minds to understand this just yet. Another person said, "Ladies, forget all your talk about what you bring to the relationship. It comes down to a critical factor. Do you bring peace to the relationship? If a man has been out fighting dragons all day, he doesn't want to step into a house to continue to fight another one." Damn right.
The peace thing people talk about is that every guy prefer peace over chaos, peace over drama, peace over nonsense. Imagine you're a guy, you work, let me say, you work in construction. Then you're busy the whole day working in construction, lifting heavy things. And then you come home to your wife or your girlfriend arguing about you leaving a spoon dirty or you leaving something on the table or arguing over like nonsense. Like it's better to find a woman that bring peace in your life, that bring like quietness, not drama, not unnecessary argument. So as a guy, you should go for this type of woman that bring peace, that bring, you know, that that like not not too much drama, that peaceful life. Because it's gonna drain. Imagine you were working all day, you got drained, you are tired. You come home now, you have to deal with dramas again, which is too much. So choose wisely.
And we all very well know that's a part missing, and women are unable to bring forth.
Have you noticed that men, we don't hate bouncy, fuckable 25-year-olds? We don't hate grandma, they hate middle-aged women. Is it because you're kind of confused because on the one hand, we remind you of your mother and you hate your mother, so you don't want to fuck your mother, and it's kind of some Oedipus complex that you're trying to get over? Or is it because we're not easily manipulated anymore and we're harder to please because you have to be accountable for your actions and shit? I don't know.
This rant is the textbook case of a bitter woman. No man around to feed her validation, no husband to reassure her, no male attention to keep her feeling wanted, so she runs online to vent. She masks the pain with pseudo-psychology and flips the blame on men, but deep down she knows the truth. If she really had the love, admiration, and stability she swears she doesn't need, she wouldn't be out here rationalizing her emptiness. The facade cracks when validation dries up, and what spills out is pure bitterness. This isn't empowerment, it's loneliness in disguise.
No man wants you after a certain age, and that it's a new 18-year-old on the street every day. They keep telling you, but as women, you keep rejecting it because you're so desperate for their validation. Tell them that they're wrong. Then you try to tell other women that they don't know what they're talking about. It's just their man, not your man. Don't get us wrong. No man wants to be publicly humiliated and busted by his wife and family. But they don't worry about those things until it's too late.
They're not looking for 30-year-old women. They're looking for women at least 10 years younger than them. Somebody who does not have all the emotional baggage,
Right.
who just doesn't have all the, call it mileage, just call it years. They don't have all that. They're looking for somebody who is younger, less experienced, and somebody who can follow a lot better. That's what these guys are looking for.
Men aren't blind. They see that women in their 30s often bring baggage, emotional damage, rigid patterns, and defenses built sky high. Why would a man willingly carry all that weight when he can choose a younger woman who's softer, fresher, and actually willing to grow alongside him? Younger women equals less mileage, less drama, more femininity. Older women equals arguments, trauma, and the constant
taking
need to
notes.
prove they don't need a man.
Hate to bring this back to what I said before, but this
Before we continue on the concept of like younger women, like obviously are legal. But the thing about that is that you get to enjoy experience with them. Imagine you go on the girl IG. Her IG has like 8 different flags, bro. She been to 8 different countries. What are you gonna do for that type of girl? She have been everywhere. She has experienced all this type of luxurious life. She have traveled. So there's nothing new you can show her, bro. For her now, the only way is up, is to go up. Now you are here trying to do this and that. Yeah, bro. Get a girl that is less experienced and you can show her the world than you trying to show someone that have already seen the whole world. The world. She's just gonna play you and leave you, bro.
Is why men in general prefer younger women.
Yeah.
Like older women tend to be stuck in their ways. I'm right, you're wrong, even in the face of fact, etc. And not to pick on you or anything, but a lot of older women will sit there and argue with you about things. And, well, my worldview is this because I forged it through my 30, 40 years of my experiences. But what women don't understand is that your experience is limited to your experience. And I'll be honest, women live life on easy mode a lot of the times.
Right.
So you don't necessarily see the world for how it really is. Men have to see the world for what it really is because men live a much more difficult life than women do. We don't have the same privileges and opportunities and situations given to us by our gender. Men have to go out there and get out the mud for real. I'm not saying that you didn't work hard in your life, but you would not have had the same opportunities and certain things presented to you if you were a male.
This is exactly why men lean toward younger women. It's not only about appearance, it's about freshness. Younger women aren't yet bitter, jaded, or locked into their so-called truths, which are really just shallow experience.
And also younger women are not, how can I say, they are not drained, they are not heartbroken, they are not traumatized. Imagine dating a traumatized girl, bro. That's gonna traumatize you.
This is sold as wisdom. Older women love to preach from personal anecdotes. Life taught me this. But forget their struggles were padded by society's safety nets. Men never get that cushion. Men face life raw: rejection, failure, responsibility, competition, and no backup plan unless they create it themselves.
It doesn't matter how old you get. It never hurts less. So, a little update. I've been talking to the guy since early May, over 2 months, and we had a few dates, and I thought it went really well. We have everything in common. He texts me all day, every day. Same shared values, same life goals, same interests, really good banter. And he told me that I was smart and funny, and he told me that I was beautiful, which is the first time it's ever happened in my whole life. And we went on a few dates, and then we were talking, and he just said he's really concerned that of my lack of physical activity, and I guess he's been trying to convince himself to find me attractive because I had such a good personality. And
this is like cope mechanism. But if you should just go get that body right, get in the gym instead of crying.
I told him that I didn't think that he should have to convince himself to find me attractive, and that I'm happy with my body, and it's okay if other people aren't. And it's really hard. I know it's the right thing, and I do believe that. It just is never easier. When you're dating and you're plus sized, it never really gets easier. And I'm sharing this because I, of course, turned to my girlfriends, and I forgot for a minute that they're all very beautiful and thin, and they've never had guys on the internet or just in life to their face tell them that they were ugly before. And so I know that there's a lot of other people like me on TikTok because I've seen a lot of you, and it's okay if it hurts. And you're not alone. And I really hope that one day we can get beyond fat phobia and maybe I'll meet someone.
She wrote, "Body positivity isn't always sunshine and butterflies. You're not alone."
Yeah.
Yeah, because body positivity is nothing but a post-wall feminist echo chamber trying to shame men for having standards. Just because overweight women gas each other up doesn't make it reality. Maybe the guy liked her personality and saw potential if she lost weight. There was her shot at not being single. But instead, she demanded to be loved at her absolute worst, even though she'd never give an average guy the same grace.
That's the thing, though. That's the thing. Now she has standard. Now she has standard. Back then, she didn't have no standard. She was, everywhere with everyone. But now you understand setting standards for guys to follow. While back in the days, you're not having standards. It's just crazy.
Why complain? Feminists always say they don't owe men anything. He let her down easy, and that's more than most women give men they reject, who usually get blasted online, mocked, and labeled thirsty or dusty.
Ain't nobody sitting down with no burnout, hoe. Nigga looking for nigga don't want no burnout. Them whole nigga, man, once a woman get 31, 32, and nigga, she done had fun in her 20s, she's a burnout.
Right.
That's why you see Jamie Foxx with a 22-year-old.
Right.
That's why you see Floyd Mayweather with a 21-year-old. Niggas is looking for a turnout. Not a burnout. Many hoes burn out, nigga, at 28, 29, 30, and they done had fun from 17 to then. Nigga, they burn out. That's a high mileage vehicle. Nigga, that motherfucking transmission finna go out soon. And you gonna have to get a new transmission. So, nigga, a new transmission costs damn near what a new car costs. So, nigga, go get you a new car. Hey, go get you.
Facts.
Yeah, nigga, fuck them burnouts, nigga. Man, them burnouts just good for a moment. See, them burnout, hole like that is just good for 1 or 2, 3 fucks. Every woman before this generation knew that and understood that. So that's why a lot of hoes sitting around fat, out of shape, unhealthy.
Even 25 is pushing it now. Modern women know their true peak is 18 to 22, which is why so many sprint to OnlyFans the second they hit legal age. They're cashing in on that brief window where men actually want them most. By 25, they're already battling younger competition, and it's all downhill. That's why the desperation for attention online is so loud. Deep down, they know the clock is ticking, and their only real currency is fading fast.
I think men don't prefer older women, and I think they don't prefer career women. And a lot of times these women end up single, childless, and alone because feminism told them that that was going to get them the results that they wanted, and it doesn't.
There's a reason, women can carry children and men can't. So that instantly allows man to have different goals in terms of the workforce than women.
Oh, I think feminism lies to women. So I think they tell you to chase the bag, follow your career, and someone is still going to want you at the end of it.
People keep trying to outthink biology. It doesn't work that way.
To me, feminism just seemed like an affluent white woman problem.
Like the concept of like bad bitch, that concept is these are the type of women that end up single with kids, lonely. At the end of the day is it's about the choices we make, man, the decision we make. And it's up to you as a person to choose this type of people in your life, and knowing that it comes with this and that is your choice. It's your choice, bro.
Like, what are the complaints? What really don't we have in the West? I served in the United States Army. They let me do that. So I just don't see it.
Increasingly, you see women that go for it in terms of their career, and then it's too late.
Candace
And then they
Owens.
realize, wow, this job is not making me happy, but my gosh, can I just tell you as a new mom what you feel like when your son smiles at you?
If only women realized this, they'd see why men gravitate toward younger, softer women. It's not just looks, it's the energy. Years of bitterness, resentment, and baggage age faster than wrinkles ever could. That wild 20s fun leaves scars, and by 35 it shows in her face, voice, and vibe. Men sense that heaviness instantly, and no guy wants to sign up for someone else's past mistakes.
Right.
And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you...
Yeah, man, that was the video. Like, subscribe. What are your thoughts on the video? I'm out.